men before and fix their collars.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. And they're married. Keep it trimmed.
Yeah, when he trimmed it up good.
I like it, yeah. But see, I was a hairdresser, and you know.
She only got paid for taking it off, not
for,
putting it
for being a hairdresser, you want to be right in there. Oh, oh no, I'm bad. This, one of my friends at church, I tell this story. That's going to be all over the place, what I'm saying.
Nobody knows who you're talking about.
Well, I'm not going to say anymore because
there's
some church people watch this video.
They don't know who you're talking about.
It was nothing bad, but I have a hang up. Even with my eyebrows really crazy these days, especially since silver's coming in. And when I see someone with the eyebrows, men, I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about men.
Right. When
I see somebody's eyebrows just like this, I want to be right there and pull them.
We watch TV. Larry Hagman, I think, off Dallas, his eyebrows got like that real. There's quite a few actors, and she'll say, don't they know they're on TV in front of the camera? You'd think somebody would tell them to trim them up.
Yeah.
Because they'd be way, and I said, maybe they're in character that way.
Could be, but I went up to this. I went up to one of my friends one time. Bless his heart. I just went up to him and pulled his eyebrow. I didn't tell him.
Did you really?
I didn't warn him.
Did you really?
I sure did. He said, ouch.
You pulled tonight.
I was talking to him.
I didn't know that.
I was talking.
You were that forward. I know you've chased doctors down in parking lots to get an appointment back in the day.
I did.
But I didn't know you went as far as plucking somebody's eyebrow.
This guy, one of my friends, elderly friends, we were talking, just talking around, and I looked. I saw his eyebrow.
Eagle eyes again.
I saw his eyebrow, and it's just, I'd like to get a hold of his eyebrow. And as he was talking, I just kind of took my finger and he said, ouch, what did you do? I said, your eyebrow was sticking out. I said, I'm sorry, I won't do this anymore. I said, forgive me, please, I couldn't help it.
I didn't know you did that.
I sure did.
I know you talk it, but I didn't know you actually did it. I did it, and I got to be careful. She's capable of about anything.
And plus,
watch her. She's capable about anything.
Plus, I have to watch out for the men's shirt collars. You know, you see, even young boys sometimes, they come, you see in their shirts, the collar is not down.
She goes behind anybody.
I have been behind men before and fixed their collars.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. And they're married.
You just wanted their collar to be straight. And she'll tell, why didn't their wife do something about that before they left the house?
I said, why didn't your wife kind of check things out? Because my husband, he always say, look, is this okay? You know, it's daddy. And I was so used to it. And I have to control myself out in public.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know how she manages on her own. I really don't. She chases doctors down in parking lots.
I did. I really did. I do.
She always had people cross the store.
I do. I called dentists at home. No, I called the dentist at home. I called the ear and throat and nose specialist at home.
I said, Mommy, you can't do that nowadays. I
do. I said, no, her daddy always told me, he said, you cannot do that. I said, watch me. I can do it.
And she did.
I go on that phone and dial that number, and I
think she has direct lines to all of them, because when I got sick in 2000.
I'll help you. You tell your story.
You tell it.
You tell your story.
I'm getting tired. Your math is easier than mine.
She was sick. She had issues. Now I said, Angel, I need to do something.
For over a year.
I said, you need to do something.
Homestead Tessie was talking about.
I said, you need
the exact same thing.
You need to do, yeah, she did the same thing. And I was worried about her. And we were up here, and she was still going to the same issues like she
and
had.
trying to work part-time.
And I thought, okay, I'm here. We're going to have to do something. So I went to the house and told her daddy, I come over here. But I remember I came over here. I said, you get dressed and you are going to the doctor.
She got me.
You're going to the doctor. We took her off.
It's the same doctor I actually already had an appointment.
Well, and then
to
she
see, just
later,
to see, not later down the road.
She already had an appointment for
about
an
a month
issue.
down the road, I
for
guess.
an issue. I said, you not wait. That kid would late. He never had any energy because the issue she had, she could not lift like that.
My iron was so low,
and
they couldn't build it back up.
You know what I did? I called the doctor office, and I was going to get some answers one way or the other. I mean, change the appointment, get her in for a surgery because she's supposed to. She had planned on having surgery. But I had her in.
Well, I didn't know it at
I
that
had
time.
I had her in at the hospital before she could blink her eye.
Before my appointment.
Before appointment, they told me, they gave me an appointment. She was in there, in and out, right?
Mm-hmm. Within a week and a half, I already had my surgery.
She had her surgery.
I think, didn't I?
Soon. I mean, it didn't take long. I said, Angie, you already had the surgery. You're at the hospital, and you're going to feel better.
And it took a while, but I did start feeling better.
Well, even sometimes.
He was a good doctor.
Very good doctor. And they worked with me. And I told them what was wrong. And I said, she has to have help. And they worked with me and had it set up.
And they agreed. Because my other...
I even took you to the clinic that time when you went to that other doctor, that little Japanese doctor.
I went to the clinic and they
went to the
put me on
emergency room.
medication.
We went to the
I went to the
emergency
room. I went...
We
they tried to stop what was going on.
We took you to the emergency room that day, Daddy and I.
You did. Oh, yeah. You and Daddy took me emergency room.
And then
Kenny was at work, and he mad us.
Yeah. Because she had to have help. She could not have been on the way she did, what was going on. Mm-hmm. It was bad because I saw it and later on with my own eyes. And I said, what? You're not getting any help?
But we grew up thinking we could try to fix everything.
Yeah, I did, yeah. But
some things you can't fix.
Something like that she could not fix on her own. And Homestead tasted like you said the same thing.
I think I don't know because I don't know her.
Between lines, what she was saying.
But what she said similar to what I think I went through. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, the emergency room and my other doctor at the emergency clinic had me on hormones and iron. Hormones to try to stop what was going on. Iron to build my blood back up. Neither one was working. And Dr. Darling said right then, no, something must be done. Well, I'll tell you something. Because my blood count kept dropping instead of going
up. I have seen people, I'm not bragging on myself. No, that is not it. The reason I'm telling you the stories. Because I don't like...
She could run for president.
I don't like pain. But my doctors, in order to get rid of me, they give me appointments.
That's what I tell her. I say, Mama, you get in so quick because they want to get you in and out.
People ask me, when my husband was sick, he had an issue the day before, and I said, I got to get this fixed. I called his doctor the next morning, and we got in that day. I called the heart doctor. We got in snow on the ground. Mm-hmm. And I told the kids before, I think they just want to get rid of me. They gave me an appointment to get rid of me because I won't stop.
They'll say, if not, she'll be coming and dragging us out of bed in the middle of the night probably.
People ask me before, they say, how do you get your appointment so quick? I ran into a guy one time, and he had a toothache. He was hurting real bad. And I said, are you going to the dentist? When are you going to the dentist? And he said, well, I have an appointment such and such, but he didn't want me to call the dentist, so I didn't do it. I didn't want to go over his head, but if I would, I told him, I said, if you give me a dentist and a number, I get you in sooner. But like I said, he didn't want to do that, so I didn't do it. But I guarantee you, I could have got him in. I could have got him in soon, and he wouldn't have to suffer with pain.
You want to tell him about this?
But since he asked me not to, I didn't do it. I didn't go over his head. I was trying to be nice, but I tried to help him get rid of his pain. We've been to doctors before, like my doctor ordered a test for me one time. And I said, can I get it while I'm in the building? Can I get the test while I'm in the building so I don't have to come back? And she said, let me check. And guess what? Somebody canceled and they got me in before I went home. So I have good doctors. I've been dealing with good medical people, professionals. I have. And then with my husband, you know, the things he used to go through, they were good. They were good with us and with me to give me appointments because they knew we had problems and they worked us in. They were nice. I can't complain. I always brag on my doctors, the one we had. Not everybody is fortunate like that, especially when I live in other country or other state. You know, you hear these horror stories about medical professional.
Yeah, tell them about yours when you was a little girl. I don't think you've ever told anybody that story.
Yeah, I did before, I think.
Not out here.
And, yeah, when I was a little girl, I was scared of doctors. When I was a little girl, I was scared. I was just horrified. And I remember I had problems with my tonsils and adenoids. My mother took me to this doctor in another city. And anybody with a white jacket, it scared me. And I remember that time we were waiting for the doctor in the office. I was not quite 6 years old, or maybe 6. And when they were, and I ran out of the office. I ran out of that office. I ran across a bridge, and they were running behind me. I tried to run off. That's how scared I used to be. Now it doesn't bother me. Over the years, you know, I toughened up. But then, yes, and any time at school, if I knew they were coming in with a mobile to give injections or anything, I would go in the woods and hide. Because I was terrified of needles. So I don't know all the details anymore, but I know one thing. This particular time I ran in the woods and was hiding in the woods. That's what I used to do. Because things happened to me when I was little, and I guess maybe that even though I was small, that might scared me throughout my life, the early years. But now, no, it doesn't bother me anymore. I can face doctors and talk to them, and they interact with me, and I can complain. But that's it. That's my story for today. So Angela brought this here in order to keep your immune system strong. What is going on now? And I already took one bottle, almost one bottle. I take it every day. And her brother told her what to order. I don't know. Can you see this? Can you read this? I hope you can. It's kind of... That's what I take every day. With zinc. And in the beginning, I took it twice a day to keep your immune system strong. And this, Angela has to take 2 capsules a day. The only thing is, the zinc is low in zinc, so she's gonna have to add the zinc. I take 50 milligrams zinc with mine. I don't take this. I take separate. Mine is separate, and then I take the zinc separate. So she's gonna have to add the zinc to hers, and it's supposed to help, be good for you. Okay, sweet people, this Angie ran off, and I hope I didn't bore you. When I get started, it's hard sometimes to get started, but once I get started, I'm all over the map. But I enjoyed talking to you, and you have a good day. And I don't know if we're going to post any more later on this evening. I'll leave it up to Angie. And I love all of you. Thank you for listening to me. Love you. Bye. Oh.